Hello, Formula One fans. Welcome to the program. You are in Paddock headquarters. Thank you for watching. We are 5 days away from getting cars back on the grid at the Dutch Grand Prix for the first practice session. So there's been too many Sundays without actual racing going on. Very excited about that. I just wanted to briefly talk about television ratings because I had seen a report where there was some concern. I guess they were questioning the Haas team personnel, Gunther, etc., about the drop-off in television ratings for the Miami Grand Prix. How last year it was, maybe 25% more viewers than this year's race. And I'll tell you why that does not bother me or concern me. Because I think what you have to do, you have to wait until the season is over and look at how Formula One has done throughout the whole year. What kind of increase are we talking about? And we're not just talking about ESPN, right? So me in particular, I watch the race typically on the app, on the Formula One app, and on ESPN. So I'll have ESPN on my television, and I'll have Formula One on the app, and I'll just typically have them both going. So I think what you have to do, you really have to look, because there's different things going on at different points in the year. But I think when you look at the entirety of the year, and we see after this season is over what the ratings look like, and not just on race day. We're talking about Friday and Saturday, sprint races, those sorts of things. And then I also think you have to factor in the social media, the rise in social media around Formula One. That has clearly been increasing. I believe, even up until recently, Formula One was the fastest growing sport on social media. So I think that's what you have to look at. Now, what's going to happen the second half of this year and the beginning of next season? We're going to have the Las Vegas race, which is going to get a lot of attention. We're going to have, obviously, the conclusion of the season. Then we're going to have Netflix drop their series again, Drive to Survive. That will come out. And then you also have the filming and the release at some point of the Brad Pitt movie and a couple other documentaries that are in the pipeline. So a lot of attention is coming to Formula One, even more so than what they've had up to this point. So I know the sport is going to continue to grow here in the United States, most likely, obviously, around the world. And the challenge at that point, once the growth has matured, is for Formula One to keep it. And then they'll be moving incrementally on a year-by-year basis. But depending on competitiveness and some of the personalities in the sport. So it hasn't reached maturity yet, but there are a lot of things that are going to happen in Formula One that I think will add another spike to the ratings and the attention given to Formula One over the next 18 months. So that's my opinion. I'm not concerned about the drop-off in television viewing for one race, the Miami Grand Prix, or even a couple races, because I think you need to look at it over the whole year. I think you need to also look at social media, the increase in social media, clips, highlights, etc. And then you have these movie projects coming that are going to drive interest, in addition to Netflix dropping its latest season. So that's where we're at. There may be a delay in those projects because of the writers and actors strike, but they're coming nevertheless. So let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. We're on the grid in a couple days. Paddock headquarters out.